Welcome back to the best years. We all have someone on our holiday gift list for whom it's really hard to shop. Here with some great gift ideas that are sure to please is Lori Pepenella, Chair of the Ocean County Tourism Advisory Council. Lori, welcome to the best years.
Thank you, Sandy. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, for seniors who may already have everything seemingly or may have had to downsize, perhaps another material item is not the best idea. What do you think is a good idea?
Well, certainly the gift of an experience. There's so many great things to do in Ocean County in the area that there's just a variety of things for the holiday to present to someone as a special gift.
So in other words, going out culturally to see some music or theater or dinner, that kind of gift you think is the best thing?
Absolutely. Special festivals, there's just so many great things that you could give someone to really lighten up their holiday and make it special.
And beyond just the gift of the ticket, it's also nice to go with the person, to provide transportation. Why is that important?
Well, certainly to set a date with someone and to pick up or drop off and to experience that with them, or just to make transportation easier if they're not driving or if it's an area that they're unfamiliar with. This way they could get there and get home safely, and it just adds just so much value to the gift itself.
So we're going to have a cultural experience or a fun experience, provide the transportation, provide companionship. That's really a wonderful gift. Let's get specific. What about theater experiences in Ocean County? Where can people go?
Well, there's the Surflight Theater, which does wonderful holiday shows. There's the Ocean First Theater in Manahawkin. There's the Strand Theater in Lakewood, and there's community theaters throughout the area that really puts on terrific performances and offers season passes as well.
So you could get a subscription for the whole year.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
What kind of special, they all offer also special holiday shows?
Surflight, for example, does a wonderful holiday program, and it's in an area that is just decorated for the season to go down and really enjoy it. It's something that you could have lunch or dinner, and there's just different show times, so depending on what your schedule is.
And how about if I want to hear some music or give a gift of choral music or orchestral music? What are some of the opportunities in Ocean County?
Well, certainly there's the Garden State Philharmonic that puts on tremendous shows and different festivals and concerts that go on all over Ocean County.
And right here at Ocean County College, there's also music.
The Garden State Philharmonic and special shows that really are just very affordable and just a great way to get out.
Where else can you go to hear music around here?
Well, I personally really enjoy the community theaters and the Stack and some of the wonderful performances that they put on.
And I understand Tuckerton Seaport does something very special around the holidays. What's that?
Well, they have a European outdoor market called Chris Kindle Market, and that's a two-day event that's held in December that has entertainment and crafts and European-style traditions, as well as shopping. And it's a great way to spend the day and a little advanced Christmas present or a holiday present as well.
So that's a great idea, actually, to take a senior citizen out shopping. They may not drive anymore. Another great way to spend some time together. And what about making holiday crafts with the grandchildren? How should they find out where to do something like that?
Well, certainly the Ocean County Park System offers many different great programs, as well as local libraries and colleges, so there's a lot of different things. You could go on the website, look in local papers, and certainly go to places like the County Connection at the mall. They always have lists of things to do.
Now, if you aren't ready to do something either before Christmas or right around Christmas, it's such a hectic time of year, New Year's is also a good night to give a gift for a senior to do something with you.
You know, that's a very special time, and certainly it doesn't have to be a late night event. You could go out any time on New Year's Eve, but to do something, a dinner, a show, just spend some time with a friend or family, it really makes a difference, and it's a great way to end the holiday season and start the new year.
And you're an expert on tourism in Ocean County and have a kind of a broad picture of everything going on in the county. It's really become a destination not just in the summertime but all year round. What are some of the activities that draw people in all year long?
Well, there's so many wonderful festivals that all the areas do, but also community groups put together great events, workshops. The Ocean County Library System has amazing speakers and lecturers, and these are things that are very reasonable, and you could schedule events throughout the year and say, you know what, as a gift, we're going to make sure that we do this on a regular basis. And it lends so much more to the idea of giving a gift is actually giving time as well.
That's what I was just going to say. The subscription is really a fantastic idea because then the person doesn't just have that one experience but can look forward to all year round doing some cultural fun things.
And it supports the local community, and it really just broadens somebody what they're going to be doing for that day.
And last thing, I'm glad you mentioned the library because a lot of the programs there are free.
They are. And there's so many different affordable options as well, and coupons and discounts, and usually the Ocean County Tourism website points you to that direction.
So I'm glad you were here today, Lori, to remind our viewers the gift of time is one of the most precious gifts anyone can give to anyone of all. Thank you so much for being on The Best Years today.
Thank you, and have a great holiday.
Thank you. You as well. Now, for a list of holiday events and attractions, visit the Ocean County Tourism website at oceancountygov.com/discover. In its heyday, the historic Strand Theater in Lakewood was the entertainment center for the area's rich and famous. Today, nearly 80 years later, this grand theater still brings in a crowd.
Hello? Oh, no, lady. No, you're wrong. I'm not Tommy Meehan. Funny how everybody takes me for Tommy Meehan. No, Tommy hasn't got that certain, that I have. But it's a funny thing. For a man that's good-looking as I am, I get the homeliest girl.
Each year, thousands enjoy performances here at the Strand in Lakewood, but the story of this theater is almost as dramatic as one of its plays.
The theater has been around since the Roaring '20s, since 1922. It is under the Historic National Trust, under the Registry for Historic Places in this country. It was a playground for the rich and famous, the Rockefellers. They actually lived in Lakewood. It was also a stomping ground for aspiring actors and actresses that would prepare as they were approaching Broadway.
Opening its doors in Lakewood, the playground of the rich and famous, in 1922, the Strand rivaled top theaters in New York City and often headlined the most popular performers and silent films.
Basically, with the rise of the multiplexes, the movie houses, audiences were moving away from going to live theater and also moving away from going to movies at the theater toward going to these cookie-cutter multiplexes. As a result, the theater did suffer and ultimately ended up closing for a period of time. It did resurrect, yes, it resurrected, reopened in the early 80s. In fact, Pearl Bailey was performed at the gala that initiated the resurrection.
Today, the Strand boasts a full calendar of performances geared for every age, including national names like Robert Klein, local favorites, and a host of regional acting troupes, dancers, and musicians.
What's amazing is, number one, that it still exists, because I remember so many old theaters that aren't there anymore. It's gorgeous. The acoustics are amazing. And one of the stories I always love to tell is we do children's shows, and when the kids come in, especially the little ones, they always go, "Oh my God, it's a palace." And it really makes me feel good because I know that there's not many places that they get to see a place like this. So there's just, everything is amazing about it. But that's fun, because I think that they'll have an experience that they'll always remember.
Ruby Keeler, George Burns, the late George Carlin. In the autumn, we will be hosting Vinnie Pastore from The Sopranos, his Rock and Roll Funhouse. And we're extremely excited about that.
For seniors with an interest in the performing arts, either on stage or behind the scenes, there's plenty of opportunity to volunteer.
Well, you get a certain sense of appreciation. We're at an age now where we're able to give back. And this is one of the ways that I'd like to think I'm giving back to the community.
I just think the volunteers are the heart of the theater, and I think they're the most noble people because they're giving from their heart and they're giving, their time. And I'm just really proud that with the free time that they have, they want to give it to us.
Past, present and future. The Strand is the place to bring out your inner performer or to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. For more information, visit strand.org. From the historic Strand Theater in Lakewood, I'm Desiree Berenguer.
Thank you. I knew you'd like it.
After the break, we'll discover ways that grandparents and grandkids can share special times. Stay tuned.